Hello!
Hello!
It's Lemon Knife again.
You miss us?
We're back with our continuation of our top 100 songs. Coming at you this way with 90 to 81 today, and this time we're going to have John start off. Anything else you want to recap before we go forward?
Last time we discovered that Duquois had an evil twin who had just returned from his tour of duty in Afghanistan. But Miss Marble was about to host the feast, which was about to be interrupted by the manta ray explosion.
We also discovered the Strokes have a work visa.
Yes. No, they use it for pleasure also. My number 90 is Love Spreads by the Stone Roses.
Good choice.
Which is just what a delicious guitar strawberry
You just
jam.
sink into it, yeah.
It's full of all the different fruit flavors of jelly and those sweet guitar tones.
Vivid image.
Yes.
Yeah, you spread it like jam. Love spreads like jam does.
And just kind of like, it's that great kind of Stone Roses combination of like a kind of consistent groove in the background, well, with enough kind of like
Things going on.
guitar spice peppered in. Now it's a spice of pepper and it's strawberry jam.
Ew.
It's
peppered jam?
That's all part of a full English breakfast, Mia.
Well, I guess I wouldn't know. Yeah.
You know, all your top artists are Brits. You really should know more about the peppered jam.
That's true. I should know more about the pepper jam. Well, I'll have to follow up on some research on that. But for now,
I think the jam got peppered also when they were protesting that nuclear site.
Oh, it got in their eyes. I mean,
poor Paul.
That'll do it.
They welled up with tears. All right, spare us. Give us your 90.
I'll spare you. Well, speaking of the Strokes having a work visa, there's a reason I made sure to bring that up at the beginning of the the video. What
is this the Strokes?
This is the Strokes. This is You Only Live Once.
Live Once. Interesting.
The Strokes. Now, contrary to the belief that perhaps I myself propagate, I am a sucker for a good, just straightforward poppy song. I mean, I guess you know what I mean when I say that. Just like this kind of a power pop.
Yeah, it's got those nice like memorable riffs.
And it's kind of the way they use them. It's kind of like go, get up. It's just kind of the way it all kind of moves. I think the band is very much a unit here, more than they are on most of their songs. But I mean, they're a great band. But
yeah, their song just fell short of my list.
Which one?
It was going to be Two Kinds of Happiness, but probably also because it was fresher since I had just heard it like recently.
Right, that's true. I mean, that's a fantastic song.
So much energy in that one.
Admit
it! Yeah, I was terrified.
So much energy.
I know. I don't think I remember the whole. Despite your pseudo bohemian.
You wrote this all down once for a best opening line compilation.
It. Oh yeah, I probably had to copy it all down for that. But yeah, this is just like him, the Max something. Ranting unhingedly for 6 minutes with like kind of this great building, emo guitars and drums over
Great
them.
building, Empire State.
Yeah, great. Yeah, that's a terrific building too. I've heard the Taj Mahal.
Eiffel Tower,
Frank Lloyd Wright really did a great job with that one. So yeah, he's just kind of like ranting about these like kind of pretentious people in his indie rock circle and how they're like scoffing on the uncool people, just like how they were bullied in high school. And
I mean, these people still exist. Yep. Yeah, that's the thing. It's great stuff.
Yeah, all the kind of like elitists.
Oh yes.
We wouldn't know anything about being egghead elitists, would we, Mia?
Oh no, I'm only sitting here with my top 100 songs of all time. That's probably going to change drastically next year.
Well, you started with the fanfare for the common man, so you're all about the common people. Is your number 89 Common People by Pulp? And if not, why not? And if so, why?
Because my number 89 is not one I was expecting to show up here until I heard it too many times over the past
Is it
2
Salesmen,
years.
Cheats, and Liars by
Oh,
the
no.
lowest of the low?
No, because that's the lowest of the low. No. It's Apply Some Pressure by Maximo Park. So, just all the way around with this number, it's another one of those kinds of... You're going to see a lot of those like more power poppy leaning songs in this particular batch. There's also something about the vocal performance that is very compelling. I'm not really sure what it is. I can't tell you what it is, but it's just this great sense of urgency all throughout it. I don't know, just like...
Yeah, it's like the parts go right into each other. They don't give it there's no like room to breathe, which is a good thing in that.
It's super tight.
It kind of just keeps it moving.
And you just feel as twitchy as this guy sounds.
Yeah. Like, you know me, I always skip songs partway through. And I don't think I do that with Apply Some Pressure.
Yeah, good luck finding a place that feels natural to skip just, like, in all portions of the song, yeah.
Another song, well, this one I probably do skip partway through, but only 3 or 4 minutes in, so that's a win, is Hoover Dam by Sugar, my number 88. And this is... It's kind of, so, you know, Bob Mould's later band, Sugar, they have a lot of great songs. I'd say almost like their main album, Copper Blue, is I probably like it better than anything from Husker Du or from his later records, so they're all a lot of good stuff.
Oh, sure.
And this song is it's a great combination of everything. It's this big, almost like a power ballad without the negative connotations.
True.
Kind of just like building, crashing with all these synths and this like
the
big
synthesizer does
bridge.
So much here.
Yeah. And the instruments are almost just all like the rhythm section, just making it kind of like pound forward.
Like a dam.
Yep.
I don't know, something in a dam. I'm not sure what it is. I finally got to see this.
Yes.
Hoover Dam recently.
Damn.
I think we even stood on the edge of it.
Not too close though.
Not close enough for the connotations, but no. Anyway, number 88, keeping with the totally non-elitist, super accessible material, we have Linus and Lucy by
That's pretty accessible.
It's more accessible than but does it show up, but does it belong after the Strokes and Maximo Park? No. But do I care? Also no. Do I love hearing the song on its own and also hearing the song visualizing the Peanuts characters going like this? Yes, absolutely.
I'll be real, this is one I always skip after the do-na-na-na.
I know exactly the part you skip past at every time. It's when it starts going super jazzy, you're done.
Jazz,
yes. Yeah. But oh my goodness, what a great, just infectious tune. It fits what it was written for so well, too, you know.
And it stands on its own really well.
Really does.
All right, so for my 87, I'm going from the band Sugar to the song Sugar by System of a Down.
Is this what I overheard you talking about, where you have to make that joke?
Yep. So this is just probably refer to a lot of the people on this list as unhinged. This might be the most unhinged sounding of any of these songs. It's just like...
I'd be willing to bet.
This guy is twitchy. You know,
incredibly twitchy.
Like, he's probably killed somebody. You're genuinely be afraid if you're locked in a room with this like narrator. You know, he's like, killed everybody, run away forever, but I feel like better. And it's just this bit, all these different parts. There's like that like frantic, jazzy hi-hat thing going.
Everything in this song, nothing in this song is safe.
And the whole thing is under 3 minutes, and it does all these different things, like the big explosive chorus, the like kind of stop and start, build up, crazy freneticness.
I so often forget that this is under 3 minutes. It doesn't feel like it is, but it also doesn't feel too long.
I mean, if you're locked in a room with this PCP loaded guy, you know, the 3 minutes probably feels like an eternity.
And like this guy, I know what he looks like. Yeah, it's gotta be horrifying.
It looks like Serj Tankian, but with a lot more tattoos.
Oh yeah, that's
oh,
the
no,
guy.
It looks like the bald guy from System of a Down, but with more tattoos.
But he sounds like Serj Tankian.
Yes.
And anyway, yeah.
He's Serj Tankian, and you're Dick Cheney, and you're locked in a room.
I want to be a fly on the wall for that one. Make it happen. Change.org petition. Lock Serj Tankian and Dick Cheney in a room. Anyway, on a completely different note, here is In the Meantime by Space Hog at number 87. Perhaps within a similar genre, in many ways the polar opposite of Sugar. In many ways, not every way. But just kind of, I mean, it captures the band's name well. I mean, it's a very spacey
like
number.
60s kind of mellow rock.
But it still definitely sounds, I mean, you can tell it's from the 90s, but it merges them really well. And I mean, it's a singing bassist. You gotta love it.
I don't know. I think bassists should just kind of, shut up and stay where they belong.
Why are you in this band?
Now, drummers, they should sing all the time.
Why are you?
But by 86 is sadly not a drummer singing. It would be a great transition.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it is Marquee Moon by Television.
Good choice.
And that's just like all-time great riff. This.
I'm thinking of that Asian karaoke room we went to and tried to
sing.
In
Tokyo we did like karaoke. They had this song for some reason. We played it just to see what it would sound like.
Not only do they have this song,
it was all 10 minutes long of it,
including
the 5-minute long solo in the middle. That's just.
You haven't lived until you've done this to yourself, folks.
We're just both.
I think we eventually figured out how to fast forward and got past a little of it that way, but then we just got to hear it sped up. And John was checking his arm a lot, yeah.
It looked precancerous, so
So
it's hard to check.
All right, anyway, we were talking about Soup John Stevens. I've got another one, which is Chicago.
Chicago.
It is Chicago. What is this?
I heard there's a whole lot of. I heard it's all just gunfights out there.
That's a story for another 20-minute video. But this is just a super pretty song, and the lyrics are borderline angsty, but really pretty in themselves. I don't know. I think it still makes a lot of sense.
And it's kind of like the fish out, like it's less like it's more like he's going to the big city for the first time.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess that's true. I guess
like
it's
following
not
his dreams.
But I guess that's where it's borderline angsty. Like that's the kind of thing you sing about in like when you're in Yellow Card or something.
But like in a Discoverer.
Okay, maybe that's it. Maybe that's what it is. But either way, like, what a beautiful song. And just the way it chugs forward as well. Got that sound of a train going into the city, yeah.
Yeah, what a great thing. And also great mashup of it with clocks.
Oh, right! Oh, I'm sorry, no, let me be more accurate, by the way. It's the sound of a train going to the city, and it... Your attention, please. We are standing momentarily for a signal clearance. We expect to be moving shortly.
With clearance.
Bing dong! Doors closing. Anyway.
Alright, my number 85 I feel kind of guilty about. This is a band with an abundance of riches, and yet I'm picking one of their most popular songs, one of the most obvious picks, but this is nonetheless it. This is Alive by Pearl Jam, and it's just, what an epic song.
Damn it! This is on my like blue list that we were discussing. Great song. Can't ever listen to it. Tears me apart.
Yeah, it's not quite as personal, so I can listen to it and just kind of like,
and just kind of be a vacuum. Evanston is the Eddie Vedder vacuum. Evanston.
All right, what's your number 84, Mia? 85.
Completely, equally blue list deserving is Sir Duke
Sam
by
Stone.
Stevie Wonder. No.
Sir Duke died of heroin overdose. He left behind 12 kids.
You can feel the heroin. Oh no.
Bruno, give me a hit note.
In actuality, great jovial piece, great tribute to just like music in general. And I mean, he's zeroing in on jazz, but just like it captures that general feel of like a music lover listening to a great song and
very happy song.
Not about heroin.
All right, my 84 was, I think, seen recently on our folk list. This is also a very happy song. This is If I Were a Carpenter by Johnny Cash and June Carter, probably.
I believe so, yes.
But yeah, just great little love duet, and I will just pass it to your 84.
Okay, my 84.
Our videos aren't all 30 minutes.
So that our videos aren't all 30 minutes. Not depressing sounding, not really kind of depressing, but not as dark as Synchronicity 2 by The Police. Depressing in its own special
Suburban
way.
ennui.
Yeah, this dude and this kick in the crotch he's getting, and how it's compared, and how his like dissatisfaction being compared to the Loch Ness monster. I mean, it's a great.
It's almost like a precursor to falling down or whatever. Like, you know, if it's the Loch Ness monster, at some point it's going to come out of the lake and start attacking people.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's like what the end of the song is meant to imply. Yeah, so like this dude's losing it.
Yep.
This dude's losing it, but it sounds great.
All right, another on my Abundance of Riches theme. There are about 20 different songs I could have picked for this artist, but this is Try Not to Breathe by R.E.M.
Well, at least you didn't pick an obnoxiously big hit.
Yeah, I didn't pick, this isn't
This
Shiny
isn't Losing
Happy
My
People.
Religion.
Yeah. Try Not to Breathe, just like this beautiful,
song.
sad song. Another nice, sad one from these 80 numbers. You know, he's kind of like, there was a great song exploder on it.
Yes.
And I probably wouldn't have known any of what, I think even that song exploder got me to re-download it, and then it just kind of like, love that song, great song, Mortality.
So beautiful. Mortality, man.
Mortality, man.
Life
Can
sucks,
you
then
dig it?
die. No, I can't, but I can dig my own grave.
Dig your own grave and save. Is that your number 83?
No.
Dig Your Own Grave and Save by
No, no.
Obscure punk band Ram Man.
Yes, and they're called Obscure Punk Man Ran Man. I wrote it down on the
That's
sheet.
what they say on their website. Oh, yep. It says, by Obscure Punk Band Ram Man.
Why are you reading off that off You Only Live Once by the Strokes?
Oh, Ram Man covered that. Great cover. You only live once and save.
No, we're having to get back up to the obnoxiously poppy numbers. I think this is just like one of the most perfect
Shiny Happy People.
poppy songs. No, it's Girl by Beck. I think it's a unique sounding pop song that is still such a great just like pop song in general. Just kind of, I mean, Beck's typical style of like combined smirking and like DJ beats.
Yeah, very dark underneath.
Very dark underneath. You're not sure if he's saying Sun-Eyed Girl or Cyanide Girl, deliberately ambiguous, but just like that kind of twisted Beckiness, but still just like straight pop. That's, you know, that still sounds fresh after all this time.
All right, my number 82 is a song I should have put as number 1 female front on our list. I forgot about it. This is A Better Son or Daughter by Rilo Kiley.
You were telling me, yeah.
Yeah, and this just like, that's another, it's kind of like Good Times Are Killing Me. It's another one that kind of like builds with those kind of like anthemic like snares like that slowly enter, and it just kind of like starts, it's almost has a hymn kind of like vocal hook to it. Like just kind of a hymn like melody, very classic sounding, and then it kind of like is, it starts as kind of like a lullaby, and then she just kind of explains, sometimes when you're on, you're really fucking on.
Just like,
and this drums kind of build
that
up above
unhingedness is coming back.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. It is. Different sort of female fronted number. Perhaps no less depressing is Fast Car by Tracy Chapman. This is my number 82. This lyric will never fail to tear me apart just a little bit. Just the way it kind of describes a woman who's gonna get out of her situation, and she finds this guy who's gonna run off. We're gonna run off. He's gonna be in his fast car, and we're gonna go live in a house in the suburbs. And then she kind of slowly realizes she's in the exact same place her mother was with her father. And, you know, in the end, you know, she probably leaves them, but you're not sure. Because, like, you know, take your fast car, go on and drive it enough. You know, you spend more time with your friends than you do with your kids getting drunk at the bar, kind of a thing. Just kind of slowly realizing she's in that same place, and is there a getting out of it? We don't know, really. Tears you apart. It does. Yeah! Like that.
All right, from my number 82, A Better Son or Daughter, we go to someone you shouldn't leave alone with your son or daughter.
Oh, no.
This is Don't Stop Till You Get Enough by Michael Jackson.
Oh, my! You went there.
And it is still a banger, as the kids say.
Do they say that? I must.
I think, yeah, it's like, you know, like, that song's a real banger.
It's a sausage?
That's what they say. But yeah, just what a great funk pop danceable song. Just don't pay attention to the man in the mirror.
Oh boy.
Alright, what's your number 81?
Wrapping it up with number 81, someone debatable about?
Debaserable?
No, debatable about
Pete
his,
Townsend?
no, God damn it, you're bringing that falsehood back. There's a
Matt Bellamy, I heard he stole all the helium from the hospital and they couldn't treat people properly.
Hey John, we're on number 81 on both
you're
counts.
Right. So he's already missed the list. Gotcha.
Suspicious Minds by Elvis Presley is who I was going for, what I was going for. And if you were to listen to the playlist right now and you finish with Suspicious Minds, you've got this great ending, you know? You really should just kind of cap it there. We're caught in a trap. The way it kind of builds up, and I mean, just that great little guitar riff. It's the Elvis song he should have kept making. I don't know.
Yeah, when he really leaned into this kind of production, I like it a lot. Like that, a little less conversation.
It's like I get his contributions to rock history, but I think, you know, he didn't really hit the nail on the head until he started doing this kind of a thing.
This is from what, like the late 60s?
68 or something, yeah.
I mean, early on he kind of had to do the like, oh God, baby, I'm going to the creek.
He's going to the creek with a baby?
We're gonna drown it, and then I'm gonna rock at the diner. It's the diner, baby, drowning rock. It's the diner, baby, drowning rock.